Let's go. Let's go. How's everybody doing? Hey, Kobe. Oh, Kobe got the hat. I shouldn't throw that up there. How's everybody doing today? Happy Super Bowl Sunday. Oh my God, am I excited. I am so excited. Oh my goodness. Who's here? Who's in there? Hey, Mel. What's up, kid? What are you doing? I got this like thing under the comments. I'm trying to get it off. Oh shit. Wow. How you doing, Mel? I think you liked Seattle, didn't you? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go over my own FanDuel, the stuff that I got in. I'm gonna get it out of the way. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what I have, and then when people get in here, we'll start talking about the game. I made a bunch of stuff. I made a bunch of bets. I'm gonna sign in. I think I might already be logged into my FanDuel. I'm gonna go over. I can't wait to talk about all this. I'm so nervous. I got those two big tickets. So you guys know I got those tickets. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. We know I like the Patriots. There's only two teams in the game. But I'm gonna go over what I have. I'm gonna tell you my theory. And then you can tell me whatever you're thinking. But I have a specific theory to the game. And I'm going with it. Now, I have the Patriots, right? We know that. But a couple things I have today. Okay, the two guys that are my best bets, I think Stephon Diggs over 43.5 receiving yards is really mismarked. And I think that the probability of him going over that is very high. I think Diggs is going over. I put a nice big chunk on that on its own. Now, another one on its own is the running back Henderson. I also put a chunk on Henderson. I got Henderson. He went from 2.5 yards yesterday. Today he's at 5.5 yards. I got Henderson over 5.5 yards at -113. He went up 3 yards. Everybody's betting Henderson. Excuse me 1 second. Had to clear the old throat for a second. Had a little something in there. So anyway, Henderson with the 5 yards receiving is my other best bet. I'm just getting this stuff out of the way, then we can talk about the whole game. So my two best bets, I'll hit that like button, guys. Hit that like. Stephon Diggs over 43.5. Henderson over 5 yards. Patriots to win. Those are my best bets. Now, a couple other things I did was I did the Stephon Diggs ladder. I'm looking at it right now. Jesus Christ, I'm crazy. I did Stephon Diggs for 70, 80, 90, and 100. I got a little carried away. I would do Diggs, right, at 40, 50, 60. I would take a shot and go up to 80 or 90. Stephon Diggs at 90 yards is plus 700. That's why I had to put a little something on it. It's very possible. 80 yards for Stephon Diggs plus 490. Stephon Diggs had 5 100-yard games this season. That was good for third among active players. So, he's very capable. As far as the game, guys, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe, do all that stuff. I got a lot of stats here. Stephon Diggs had a really good season as far as production. 500-yard games. All the Patriots pass catchers are down because they're not expected. They're expected to be a low-scoring game. They're the underdog. So Patriots pass catchers, I put a little something on each pass catcher to have an anytime touchdown. I mean, if you like Seattle today, you're not gonna like my bets, and I understand that. That's okay. Hey, Heather. What's up? What's up, Heather? How you doing? What's going on? Oh, I know you like the Pats today. Yeah, I was telling you about my bets yesterday. Yes, that's right. Okay, we got all Pats people in here. I like that. So here's what I did. Okay, we got a couple people in here that I know are looking at the Pats. Here's what I did. Watch. Demario Douglas, anytime touchdown. Couple of dollars. $4 pays $32 on Demario Douglas. I peppered the board. I'm just having like little fun, Demario Douglas, anytime touchdown. Mac Hollins, anytime touchdown. Boutte. Now, Mac Hollins is plus 460. Buteas plus 350. These are high odds. Stephon Diggs, the number one receiver, is plus 250 anytime touchdown. That's very high for a number one receiver. Let me sip my Diet Pepsi. Got a little Diet Pepsi today for the Super Bowl. Usually a water guy, little Gator Light Zero, but I want a little something nice. I want to enjoy myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting crazy. Okay, so I have the Patriots pass catchers to all have an anytime touchdown. I went down the line. And then, guys, if you want to know the bet of the whole game, the whole Super Bowl, if anybody's watching this right now and they want to like take a little shot, like to like put a little bit of money to win a lot, Henderson. Okay, the game today is going to be decided probably on an explosive play. Explosive plays. All I keep hearing for 2 weeks is explosive plays. New England was the number one team in the NFL this year in explosive plays. Seattle's the number one defense in stopping explosive plays. So it's going to be tough. But who are the explosive guys on these teams? Like, can we identify them? Shaheed on Seattle is one. And on New England, it's Henderson. Henderson should definitely be in Josh McDaniels' plans today. New England's going to need both running backs to run and in the passing game. Henderson was at 2.5 yards yesterday receiving. Henderson over his receiving, right? So if you start at 5 yards, it's even money. 10 yards is like plus 200. By the time you get to 30 yards, it's like plus 1,000. It's called a ladder. If you want to do a fun ladder, put like $5 increments or whatever you think is like a small amount. 5 yards Henderson receiving, the running back, receiving yards, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I would play that ladder. You can go as far as you want. It's a heavy payouts, heavy. And the other one, a ladder that I played. I'm looking at my own shit right now. Let me see. The other guy is Diggs. I just got to find him. I did the Diggs ladder because I believe in Diggs, man. Yo, 43.5 for Diggs. No way, no way. So anyway, I got a couple with that mixed in. I got a few of that mixed in. But I looked up a lot of stats on the game. I don't know, man. Everybody that's like complaining to me about the Patriots not being so strong, their metrics look pretty strong to me, man. The only guy that was up and down was Darnold. The only guy up and down was Darnold. Did you guys see the short that I made? Weeks 1 to 10, Sam Darnold, top 3 quarterback in the whole league. Weeks 11 to 17. You ready for this, Heather? You listening? Weeks 11 to 17. That's a pretty big sample size, right? Sam Darnold, QBR, 35.3. You know what that ranked? 28th amongst 32 quarterbacks. 28th. Weeks 11 to weeks 18. That's that's week 11 to the end of the season. That's a lot of games that he played like shit, and they still won. But he made mistakes. That's my point. I'm hoping, I'm not a Patriot fan, but I got the Patriots today. I'm hoping that New England's defense gets to Darnold. That's number one. I think their defense is not getting enough credit. I think they're solid. And on offense, I think the Patriots are going to hold their own. I think Seattle's good. But the Patriots just faced 3 top 5 defenses along the way. So I don't think it's like anything they haven't seen. And you guys are acting like Seattle's defense shut down somebody last week. They gave up, where's the explosive plays? They gave up more explosive plays last week against the Rams than the Patriots gave up all postseason. It's a big one, explosive plays. I got to find it. Oh, here it is. Pats are the league's number 1 offense in explosive plays. Oh, the Pats defense gave up 6 explosives in 3 playoff games this year. Seattle gave up 12 explosives to the Rams last week. Come on. And you want to hear another one? If the Patriots stink and their schedule's so weak, why did Cleveland beat the team that the Patriots... Like, why did these bad teams all beat good teams, but they didn't beat New England? Like, okay, if Seattle's defense is so good, Baker Mayfield's line against Seattle. Bucks beat the Seahawks 38-37. Baker Mayfield that day against the Seahawks defense. That it can't be stopped. 29 for 33, 379 yards passing, 87% completions, 2 touchdowns. Baker Mayfield against Seattle. At Seattle. So it could be, Stafford, success against Seattle, I think 2 or 3 times. I don't know, all 3. They played 3 times this year. I know 2 of them games, he had big boys numbers. It's not like Seattle's defense can't be unsolved, unlocked, however you want to put it. It's not that at all. Corey. What's up, Corey? What are you doing, kid? That makes sense. I'm not like Baker lit them up. It's like they're not the fucking 2000 Ravens. It's not Ray Lewis and Ed Reed. Okay, take it easy, guys. Sam Darnold, I just told you his numbers. 35 QBR from weeks 11 to 18. Why did Minnesota let him go last year? Because he fucking imploded. He imploded in the last game. Imploded. Look up the word implosion in the dictionary. Implosion. Oh, let me give you some shit that I got written down. I got some good shit. Only 2 quarterbacks to ever lead the NFL in completion percentage before the age of 24. Joe Montana, Drake May. How you doing? 15 wins this year in the regular season. Most by... Oh, that's not right. Oh, I guess they're counting the other games. Him and Dan Marino have the most wins for a first or second year quarterback. All right. I get all that shit. May led the NFL 103.1 rating when under pressure. Drake May was the number 1 quarterback rating under pressure. Stephon Diggs, 5 100-yard games this year. That was good for 3rd among active players. Milton Williams, defensive lineman for the Patriots. Last year in the Super Bowl for Philadelphia, he played on Philadelphia Eagles. Fucking wrecked the game. 2 sacks last year, forced fumble for the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Guess who's got to block Milton Williams today? A rookie lineman, a guy that's really struggling. You heard it here first. Milton Williams. He's good. He's already good. He doesn't need to be up against a weak lineman, but he is today. It's going to be tough for Seattle to keep Milton Williams under wraps. Damn, this Diet Pepsi is tasting like gold. It's tasting good. I drink water so much that everything tastes good. Oh, hey, Patriots are 12-0 this year when Christian Gonzalez, the defensive back, and Milton Williams playing the game together. I like that. Hey, you want to hear some good ones for Seattle? Jackson Smith-Njigba, I had him in fantasy this year. I won my league. That's why I'm saying it's my year. You got to go with what I'm doing this year. I'm in the backyard. I get Jackson Smith-Njigba in the 3rd round. I pick up Drake May on waivers in like week 4. I snagged him quick. I loved him. Nobody else was like, Nuge, what are you talking about? Now, look who's in the Super Bowl. I won the fantasy league. Now, it's like luck. I'm superstitious. I'm not bragging about myself. I'm superstitious. I ended up winning the fantasy league with Smith-Njigba and Drake May. I'm on the phone with my buddy the other day. I'm like, listen, here's who we got to in the Super Bowl. Let's just look up who had more fantasy points. One of them had 329.9, May. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 329.8. They were 1/10 apart on the whole season. Winner, May. So even that, the superstition's going in. Jackson Smith-Njigba this year for me, he was so consistent. You want to bet a solid bet tonight, guys? Look up in the game to lead the game in receiving. I would be shocked if it's anybody but Jackson Smith-Njigba. He had 14 games this year of at least 90 yards receiving. That's second all time. All time. One guy had more in a season. He had 14 90-yard games this year. That's big. That's big time. Who's got the most rings ever? I got some trivia for you. I want to get Mel, you in here? I got some trivia. Tom Brady's got the most rings. I'll let you that one. Who's tied right now for the most Super Bowls won? I know Mama Nooch is in here. Mel, Who's got the most Super Bowls won right now? There's 2 teams tied at 6. Let's play some trivia. I got you. If you're in here, I want to do the trivia. 2 teams have 6 Super Bowls each. One of them could get 7 tonight, so you obviously know it's New England. Who's the other team? I'll let you sit with that one. And another one I'll let you sit with. And here's another one. Anybody who's in here all day. There's 4 teams that never appeared in a Super Bowl. You got to let me know who they are. There's 4 teams that never played in the Super Bowl. Forget win, lose. They never even saw it. 49ers for the Super Bowl of the winners. Good guess, but no. That would be one of my guesses. That would be definitely one of my guesses. Oh, Mel! Yo. I got to give a shout out. I got to give a shout out to Carmelo right now and the whole staff, all the boys at North Fort Myers. I've been following my boy, like my big brother for life, Carmelo. We're going to clip this tomorrow. I'm going to send this to you, Mel. I want to give this to you and your team. I've been following you guys for a couple years now since you've been doing your thing, coaching. I got a chance to know and meet Ron. I'm rooting for him and his son and the team. And now that I've been hearing all this stuff, this good news, I gotta let everybody know that last night North Fort Myers won the district championship down in Florida for the whole district champions. First time in 40 years. The last team to do it was Deion Sanders' high school basketball team because it's his alma mater. So now I'm hoping Coach Prime, he is a man of his word and he's a positive guy. I think if he sees that these guys did this at his alma mater, maybe he'll give them a shout out and and just throw some shine on them. You know what I'm saying? It would just be cool for Deion to acknowledge the group because I'm so proud of what these guys did at North Fort Myers. They won a district championship last night, first one in 40 years since Deion's team, and now they're going for the regionals. So now Mel is in. How far are you from the regionals now? Where do you go for the regionals, Mel? You go to Tampa? Me and Coach Mel, the guy that I'm telling you about right now, we coached at the Big House a couple years ago in this national AAU tournament, and Mel had these kids like fucking Rick Pitino. It was unbelievable. Mel's a great coach. The kids love him. He demands respect, and he gets the most out of them and helps them with life and basketball. So, shout out to you, Mel. Good job, man. I'm proud of you. Hey, I got a question for you. Ready? Here's a trivia. Tampa, right? Hey, what famous jeweler makes the Lombardi Trophy? Ask Michelle. Ask your wife. Ask anybody who's got the wife next to him. I got it on a paper. Ladies, what? Ma, don't say it. Ma, don't say it. I know you know it because she guessed it. My mother guessed it on the first, right quick. Mama Nooch got it. What famous not famous, what jeweler makes the Lombardi Trophy? I'll see if I see it. Sometimes my comments don't scroll too good, but I got it. First wild card team. Who's the first wild card team to ever win a Super Bowl? Should put that one out there. Hey, what team played in 4 Super Bowls and has never held a lead? This one I'll tell you because don't waste time thinking about this puke team. Minnesota Vikings. Hey, we know this one from our childhood. Anybody who's around my age know this one. Who went to 4 Super Bowls 4 years in a row and lost all 4? Everybody should know this. You know? Bogo. Who went to 4? Who went to 4 in a row? I felt so bad for them. My Giants beat them in the first one. What's in Rhode Island, Heather? What's that?
YouTube TV is amazing.
Oh, the trophy? Well, it said the trivia answer was Tiffany. Tiffany Jeweler. Yeah? I got all kinds of questions. I got all kinds of shit. Pittsburgh and New England never appeared in the who never. You guys can't guess who never appeared in a Super Bowl. Only 4 teams never appeared in a Super Bowl. The other ones all went to one at least. 28 teams went to a Super Bowl. Only 4 teams never even appeared. The Bills. That's right, Mel. That's right. That's right. Yes, Heather. Yes. Cleveland is one. Cleveland Browns have never appeared in a Super Bowl. And now I'm going to give you one because it shocked me because I look at them as a tough team now, but I forgot they stunk forever. Detroit. The Detroit Lions never went to a Super Bowl. And the other two, I'm not going to kill you all day on trivia because we got games to talk about. Houston Texans and Jacksonville Jaguars. That's it. That's it. The other teams are all in there. Hey, who the hell is Seth Ryan? I thought I needed my readers. It's like Jets hire Seth Ryan. I thought they hired Rex Ryan. Is he related to Rex? Ooh, the Diet Coke gave me a little burpee. I want to know who Seth Ryan is. It made me feel good when I looked up Seattle's losses and I saw Tampa Bay 38 at Seattle 37 at Seattle. I said, oh. Then I looked at them stats. Baker 29 for 33 for 379 in the air and 2. Don't tell me Seattle's defense can't be exposed. I'm hoping. Now listen, I'm an optimist. I'm gonna go glass half full. What am I gonna go fucking hang my head going into the game? I'm thinking of all pathways to victory. That's why I'm a winner. I think Josh McDaniels is gonna counter that defense a little bit. I think they're gonna have a good game plan. I think it's gonna be tough, but I don't think they're gonna fold. I don't think the Patriots offense is gonna fold. I think you're gonna see dedication to the run game. Might get going slow. And then I looked up some more stats. Seattle blitzes the 4th least out of any team in the league. So what does that tell us? We have to be patient. When we're rooting for the Patriots today, if anybody's at a Super Bowl party, like, oh, what's happening now? They're gonna have to take what the defense gives. Short throws, tight windows, chip. Remember when Tom Brady came back against the Falcons? It was the ugliest comeback ever. There was nothing spectacular. 4-yarder, 6-yarder, 6-yarder, 6-yarder. Same offensive coordinator, Josh McDaniels. They're gonna do whatever they need to march that fargan ball down the field. I'm seeing short passes. I'm seeing a lot of receptions as a result of the short passes because Seattle never blitzes. Now, maybe they'll blitz a little bit more today, but characteristics of their defense all year, they blitz the 4th fewest. They're 28th in blitz frequency. I looked some of this shit up. I'm trying to get a beat on the game. Oh, Andrew. Oh, you know what? I feel like Drake May's gonna rise to the occasion. You know, there's a couple things that you can't put on the paper. Just what the kid's got inside of him, his concentration, his overall, his balls, his speed, his foot speed is gonna help him today. He led the league. What's that one stat I was looking at? What sign in over the frequency? He goes over when the plays break down. He's very good in making something out of nothing. Basically, Drake May's got legs that when he is in trouble, he's fast. He's very fast. He's a basketball player too. Like he can get out of there, make a first down, run for a touchdown. Where I think if they get Darnold, honestly speaking about the game, I think if the Patriots can get Darnold off of his mark early or pressure or force a fumble or a turnover, interception, that could help get the game to swing into the Patriots' way. I feel like that it could go that way. Listen, if I'm trying to stop Seattle, hey, good luck to you too, Andrew. Hey, I'll be honest with you. If I'm trying to stop Seattle, I'm not doing no game plan on Jackson Smith-Njigba to stop Smith-Njigba. I'm sorry. I don't think that's the way to go. There's a lot of games that I watched this year that I got JSN in fantasy, and he doesn't have much until later because the the straw that stirs the drink is still going to be Kenneth Walker. I really believe in my heart if the Patriots focus on not letting Kenneth Walker anywhere on the ground, like stopping Walker, then it'll make them really more one-dimensional, and I think they'll have a good chance to have success. I think it's gonna be a close game. Hey, can I ask your advice? I got some people in here. I want to know your advice. I got a big. I'm in all black today because this is business for me today. This is business. I got one ticket with my buddy from Atlantic City last week. It's cash outable because it's on paper. That's if the Patriots win and Diggs gets 40 yards receiving, we split 1,400. So I'm happy about that. Now, here's my thing today. I had a $50 parlay to pay 1,182 on two champions. Indiana College National Football Patriots. Indiana won. We got one game left. That's it. Today's the day. 1,182. They're offering me, the cash out is so pathetic right now that I can't even consider it. They're offering me $286 right now. Of course, I'm not going to take that. So here's my plan. I'm hoping. I don't think that they're gonna. I think the AI or whatever, however they're judging this shit, they're too smart. The Patriots could go up 17-3 in the second quarter. They won't be offering me shit. They will be offering me 4 something. It's got to be halfway through the third quarter, the back end of the third quarter. If the Patriots could ever be up by, like, say the Patriots are up by 2 or 3, and then they score a touchdown, and they go up 9 or 10 with like 6 minutes or less in the third, heading into the fourth. If Fanatics is offering me, and what do you think the cash out? What do you think the cash out offer would be if there's 5 minutes to go in the third, Patriots go up 10? You think they'll offer me 7? I'll take 7. I don't need too much. I'm not greedy. Greed is a sin. Because you think they'll offer me? Amy? Right? I think about, yeah. If I could be up by like 7, 8, 9, 2 minutes left in the third, they gotta start to offer me something, because then it'll look like the Patriots are gonna win. But I'm so afraid because, if it wasn't for one game in the last 17 weeks, the Patriots would be on a 17-game winning streak right now going into this game. Now, if the Patriots were winners of 17 in a row, I don't think this game would be a 4.5-point spread. Do you guys remember the Buffalo-New England game from like 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago? The Patriots were up 21-0. I know, because I bet the damn Patriots. The Patriots were up 21-0. Henderson took it to the house. Henderson went like 60 yards to the house. Looked beautiful. May, 21-0. And they blew the game. That's the only Patriot loss in the last 17 weeks. They're 16-1. 14 in the fourth. Oh, 14 in the fourth, I definitely cash out. 14, if they're up 14 in the fourth, I gotta expect an 850 cash out offer. I'll take the 850, 900. I don't need the extra 2, because I could see the Patriots up 14, or like, hypothetically speaking, if the Patriots get up by 14 or 21, I'm not relaxing at all, because I've seen so many crazy comebacks this year. Just think, how many comebacks did we see this year? The Giants were up on 1,000,000 teams. They blew all the leads. Like, if I just, you know what we should have done? Hindsight. Imagine if we could freeze time, and knowing what we know, right? And then go back and do it again, like Groundhog's Day, Bill Murray. Here's what I would do on the sports books this year. You ready? I would bet $1 million on the Giants. What do you? Oh, yeah, everybody does. Hey, here's what I would have done. Think about this. Imagine if you put like a hefty amount on the Giants this year. Every game, money line. They were like plus 600 on the money line, 700. They went up like 16-0, 17-0. The Giants went up by like a ton on all these top teams and blew every game. They literally blew every game. Like if you had the Giants money line this year, if you bet the Giants money line and just paid attention, you're not a mope. Like if you had the idea, like you know what, the Giants are gonna, like if you could go back and do it again, you bet the Giants money line. I'm gonna think about that next year. A team that maybe stinks but gets out to leads. Somebody's got to help me with that theory, because if you bet the Giants money line this year and then you cash out when they're up 17-0, you're gonna make money every game, ton of money. Here's the Patriots must stop Kenneth Walker. They will. They will. I know Sam Darnold, 3.5% turnover number. That's 15th. 15th worst among qualifying quarterbacks. Sammy D turns the ball over. Oh, here it is. Drake May on Next Gen. +9 completion percentage over expected. That means when everybody's covered or the play breaks down, he's over that with his rate. That's the best ever that's been since the stats been recorded. Since 2016. They've been keeping that metric for 10 years. Drake May's +9 completion percentage when the play's broken down is the best ever in the 10 years that they've been keeping it. This kid is a very good quarterback, guys. And everybody's looking at the fumbles. Fumbles could be corrected easily. These playoffs, he's got 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. What do we got there? Drake May, I know he had fumbles, but he's got 4 touchdown passes, 2 picks. That's not bad. Oh, the Giants had tons of leads. Tons. The Lions, was it the Lions? I forget. Maybe not the Lions, but we had a lot of leads. Let's see. The Pats are the first team since the merger to defeat 3 top 5 defenses. You guys are hollering at Drake May. Drake May doesn't play against the other team's missing quarterback, guys. It's not offense versus offense. Drake May just went against 3 top 5 defenses in one run. Nobody ever did that. You got to give the kid credit. Those 3 games sharpened him. Don't you know about war? Those 3 games, he just went against the Chargers, the Texans, who he threw 3 touchdown passes against. Yeah, look it up. He threw 3 touchdown passes against the Texans. People are killing him. He fumbled, that's why. And come on. Come on. I don't want to get too excited. I think the kid's going to perform today. He's going to perform. Drake May, number 4, 129 rushing yards off scrambles. He's a good player, man. What else we got here? I want to see what I got. Give me a second. Oh, the Patriots are the league's number 1 offense in explosive plays. I knew that. Oh, Seattle is number 1 in explosive play point differential. Shit. Explosive play differential in the whole NFL. Seattle's number 1. Patriots are number 4. I can't read too much into that shit. Not too much. Let's see what else we got. And then I'm going to look at the lines, actually. I can't believe I wrote that trivia down. Oh, I am excited. I want to look at some real quick last-minute odds on FanDuel. I don't want to miss anything. All right, I'm going to stay on my theory. Remember this for the day. Of course, I got the Patriots to win. Stephon Diggs we're getting closer. I just want to tell you the most important things. Stephon Diggs will go over that 43.5. He's going over. I believe it. With everything, he's going over. And Henderson, the running back for New England, I bet the whole ladder, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going over. Receiving yards. Henderson, I bet him a big chunk on Henderson to go over 5+ receiving yards. Even money to go over 5 yards. If you don't think Josh McDaniels, who's one of the greatest offensive coordinators of all time, has Henderson, explosive play guy, if you don't think he's got Henderson in the plans today, I don't know what you're watching. I believe with everything that I know that a guy like Josh McDaniels is going to have Henderson involved. Hey, how about that? That's the real thing. That's the real best part of the Patriots. That's why they're here in the Super Bowl. They fired the coach last year. Drake May was a rookie. Mayo was the coach. Gerard Mayo, I think his name was. They fired Mayo, and they didn't want to fire Mayo because they were grooming Mayo to Mayo. But they realized when Mike Vrabel available, what Mike Vrabel, former Bill Belichick disciple, also Mike Vrabel took Tennessee Titans to the AFC Championship game. Do you guys remember that? You don't realize. Think, look, remember. Let that sit in for a second. Mike Vrabel became the head coach for the Tennessee Titans. You think it's a coincidence that Tennessee had all that success these last couple years? Like Derrick Henry, Ryan Tannehill. Mike Vrabel got Ryan Tannehill to an AFC title game. Like the guy galvanizes young men and gets them to play well together. And what else he does? He knows people. So he's got a good instincts for what he should and shouldn't do. He knows his strengths. He knows his weaknesses. A great leader knows that shit. Vrabel has it. So what did he do? The first hire that Mike Vrabel did when he got to New England, do you know what his first thing that he did? He hired Josh McDaniels. Who's Josh McDaniels? Who? What am I, an owl? Josh McDaniels was the offensive coordinator. He called the plays for Tom Brady's first Super Bowl run on the Patriots. Belichick, Brady, Josh McDaniels, the offensive coordinator. Then Josh McDaniels left. He became the head coach of, I think, the Raiders. Or Denver, maybe. It was Denver. He left. Didn't work out so well. He came back to the Patriots last decade for a second stint. More success with Brady. Fucking brilliant play caller. More Super Bowls. Then he left to be a head coach again. That one. Then it was the Raiders. And you know what? It didn't work out. But when Mike Vrabel got hired to go into this season, you know who he hired to be the offensive coordinator? Josh McDaniels. Since Josh McDaniels got with Drake May, I think that was the biggest factor of the turnaround. That's big. The offensive coordinator, the way they're calling the plays is big. Now, the Patriots got 2 rookie offensive linemen. I'm worried about that. That makes me nervous. Patriots got 2 rookie offensive linemen, and the left tackle, he's a good guy. He was the best, one of the best linemen in the country last year in college. But these are grown men. He's having a little bit of a problem. Maybe he'll grow up today. You know what? It's just time. You know, this is Super Bowl. You know, guys, step up. The human spirit is real too. Like the Patriots are not fucking worried about Seattle like that. The Patriots are coming to bring what they're bringing. Like when you're going out to a fight, you got to impose your shit on him, on them, their opponent. Like it's not. We gotta have you scouted. Yeah, we gotta scout. We gotta know what you do. But when that thing starts, you gotta worry about us. You feel me? Like when I coach my teams, that's how I used to talk to my players. Like when we get going, we're gonna impose our will on them. Like we're not fucking going on our heels for anybody. Like that's how I felt when I was a player, and when I coach years later, that's the philosophy I always carried. Oh, let me read your questions. I'm sorry, guys. I get all fired up and shit, you know. Do you think Burrows will go to the Vikings? You know what? Burrows needs to. This is a put up or shut up year for him because he's having real health problems. He's got to stay healthy, and he's got to perform. And I'm happy you talked about Burrows. I keep seeing these little innuendos that people are making on podcasts and studios. He's going through something personally. Is he dating somebody high profile or something? They're like, yeah, he's going through that. Maybe he's going to, like, people keep insinuating that he's going through something and that's he's down about things, like talking about not wanting to play. Listen, I don't know. I think Burrow should stay in Cincinnati because they did everything he asked. He asked them to draft Jamar Chase. They did it. He asked them to re-sign T. Higgins. They did it. Like, I think they got linemen for him. Like, they got Chase Brown. Chase Brown's a nice back. Where do you want to go? You got a high-powered offense. You got Higgins, Chase, and Chase Brown. I like their offense. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Amy. Guys, hit that like button. The game could definitely come down to special teams because special teams, when I played football, the coach would always preach to us: special teams, 1/3 of the ball game, 1/3 of the ball game. We got to be the best special teams in the fucking conference. We were meticulous with our special teams. I played for a good program in high school, Clifton High School. It was the biggest high school in the state of New Jersey. Like, we played in the toughest conference. We had to play nationally ranked teams, like 2 or 3 teams on our 9-game schedule. They were nationally ranked. Bergen Catholic, Don Bosco Prep. I played against all those fucking teams. I had defenses coming at me that looked like the fucking Houston Texans. It was fun though. I had a blast. But yeah, like special teams is important. Now, Seattle's got a good kicker, Jason Myers. He made like 44 field goals this year. New England's got a rookie, Bo Regalis. I like him though. I seen him make some big kicks. So I want to see some odds here, for the day. Yeah, you know what? Special teams could play a part. I'll tell you what I do like. I like Jackson Smith-Njigba to lead the game in receiving. There's a thing on my betting board. I don't know what sports books you guys use to lead the game in receiving, and each guy is listed. I would MC Hammer. I would MC Hammer time Jackson Smith-Njigba to lead the game in receiving. Listen, I had him this year in fantasy football. You know the word undeniable? He was undeniable this year. He had 14 90 yards or better games receiving this year. That's good for number 2 all time. Second all time. So you think about Antonio Brown, Jerry Rice, Calvin Johnson. Only one guy had more than Smith-Njigba this year. So out of those 3 guys, I named 2 of them definitely didn't. I don't even know who was number 1. Probably Jerry Rice. I don't know, maybe it was Calvin Johnson. Who's got the record? Calvin Johnson? I'll tell you what, I don't mind Bad Bunny at all. I think this is fake news. I think this is fake outrage. I don't know anybody who's upset about Bad Bunny. I'm calling fake. First of all, I think they're trying to like make it like political, and that's why I don't go into that shit. You know, I got a million Spanish friends. I got a million Puerto Rican friends. Whether I think illegal immigrants belong here or not has nothing to do with how I feel about Spanish people. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, they're gonna protest against ICE. Leave the politics out. Bad Bunny is talented, very talented. If you like music, you shouldn't mind this halftime show. I like Bad Bunny. He's talented. He's good. I had a problem with last year's halftime show. I think that was a disgrace because I don't like what it stood for. What did it stand for? I'll tell you. Drake had a top 40 Billboard hit for like 11 years in a row straight. Every month for 11 years. He was big for a long time. Like beat the Beatles, Michael Jackson. There was a kid coming up. It was Kendrick Lamar. Drake did it so much. He did an awful lot to help him make it. He helped him a lot. Brought him on tour. Did a lot to help him. From what I understand later on, Kendrick Lamar really went against Drake, and then he made a diss track against him and called him really bad stuff. But for the NFL Super Bowl, think about this, guys. Think about this. For the NFL Super Bowl to use the world platform stage to show a diss track, it doesn't even make sense. A rapper's diss track, Kendrick Lamar dissing Drake. So you're gonna diss a man, an artist, Drake, who's one of the biggest artists ever in the world. You're gonna spend the whole halftime show dissing Drake? What is this, 7th grade? I think the NFL, whoever's pulling the strings behind who is in charge of the music, whoever's supposed to be fucking cool, they have an agenda. They don't like certain people. They have strong radical views, and they're trying to be somebody, they want to make trouble, because that would be like playing Tupac at halftime. Hit him up. I fucked your wife, you fat motherfucker. That would be like Tupac playing Hit 'Em Up at halftime over Biggie. Would it be cool to diss Biggie for in front of the whole world? The fact that they dissed Drake, a guy that helped Kendrick Lamar, and then he turned on him and then said all that bad, you're gonna take a whole halftime for one man being disrespectful to another man. That's the problem with society today. That's why there's all these senseless murders. Maybe I shouldn't say that word. That's why there's all this senseless stuff, because the young generation, they lead with disrespect. That's ridiculous. Where I come from, you lead with respect. You get it back. You demand it back. You just keep that energy. You lead with respect. You carry yourself a certain way. These kids tell each other to go fuck themselves instead of saying hello. And then one's pulling out you know what, and then shit is going down. You can't lead with disrespect. Learn how to talk to each other. Like, stop disrespecting one another. Learn some social skills. You can't just be on your phone. So I'm seeing a lack in some social skills with the young people today. Leading with disrespect. All that troll shit and this and that. Like, it's starting to take away from your ability to communicate with each other. And that's why you're having these dumb problems. Man, we're a half an hour from kickoffs. Oh my goodness. A half an hour. I'm going to look over some of these lines. So Jackson Smith-Njigba to lead the game in receiving. Follow me so far, right? Now, here's why I peppered the board. I make my own vocabulary up. I don't even know anybody else who talks about betting that says these words. That's why I'm a good show. I peppered the board with like $3s and $5s because I'm not spending a lot. I'm having fun. And it pays a lot. Every Patriot pass catcher, anytime touchdown, because they're all valued so high. Because the Patriots, Drake May's only listed at 1.5 touchdown passes. Right, Newt, well, catcher to score. Now, I did take a running back also. I looked at Travion Henderson, who I've been bragging that's going to catch some passes today out of the backfield. I looked up his anytime touchdowns, plus 500. So I had to do it. Hit that like, guys. Hit that like button. I always forget. I'm sorry. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Do the right thing. Mac Hollins, 480. Demario Douglas is plus 700. For some reason, I could see Douglas. You can't count these guys out. Austin Hooper, plus 800. Hey, here's what you guys should look at. If anybody's betting Seattle today, here's what you guys should be looking at. Kenneth Walker is the #1 back. You got Holani, the other guy. But if Kenneth Walker ever goes down, you can't just have Holani. So I know you should find out who the Seahawks took two, not one. They just brought 2 running backs from the taxi squad, from the practice squad, and they're dressing tonight in the game. So now they're gonna have 4 running backs in case anything happens to Kenneth Walker. You got Holani. Let's say Holani just folds like a box of tissues. Then you got these new two from the practice squad. So there's 2 new running backs that are joining the team tonight that never even played in the NFL. But that don't mean shit. They could be good. They could be real good. So let's see, anytime touchdown scores. So I took all the Patriots pass catchers. Game specials. You know what? And guys, all about this coin toss shit. Everybody keeps saying heads to me on the phone. I've been hitting the coin tosses. I'm going with tails. I'm gonna go with tails. Tails never fails. Tails never fails, I think. I'm going with tails. No, I did tails last year and I won. So, and listen, since the turn of the century, I'm 22-3 in my Super Bowl picks. I'm going on record. I'm taking New England. I'm taking a money line, but officially I get the 4.5 points. 22-3. I lost last year. I got fucking killed last year. But that's all the more reason I'm back confident, sharp as I am right now. Because I get up. That's right. Had a great year. Got in my buddy's backyard in August. Tore that draft up, fantasy. I had number 2 pick overall. I took Saquon. All right. Could have went south, but no. I got Chase Brown, Smith-Njigba, and McBride in my next 3 picks. Bang. Nailed it, Nooch. Hey, how about that? In round 3, I got JSN. And in round 4, I got McBride. Sharp. All year. I'm on it this year. Somebody asked me, who do you like to win the Super Bowl this year? It was week 10. I said the Patriots. They said, well, who else? I said the Patriots. And you know who else? Who, Nooch? The Patriots. I've been calling this shit since fucking Halloween. So I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear about their schedule. If they're, you know what? Here. I looked up Matthew Stafford, the MVP, and Drake May, common opponents. They had 6 common opponents this year. Drake May against those teams, 6-0. Stafford, 4-2. How the fuck did Stafford lose to those teams? If they're so weak, how come they beat Stafford twice? Fuck out of here. Shit. Play around with me. Oh, Green Day. Wow. What this guy get a fucking toupee? He's got some bouffant. Who's watching the Super Bowl halftime show? I like Green Day. Wow. These motherfuckers are getting old. They've been around since we were in high school. Ricky, you in here? On the boulevard of broken dreams. Oh, man. Oh, what are we going to do, Amy? You got to keep a little humor. And no matter what. That's why I like to get this little pocket before the games. Because I have fun. I enjoy myself. I always loved sports radio. I used to call up the station when I was 14 with my friend Ricky. He's probably in here listening now. He'd be on three-way. We'd be on three-way. I'd be talking shit in like an adult's voice. I was 14, 15, and he'd be laughing on the other side. I always liked talking with the guys on the sports radio. I listened to hip-hop growing up, and then when I'd be with my dad in the car, he'd be listening to like Mike and the Mad Dog. Shit. So I love sports radio. So I used to say, you know what? And then I go in these sports groups, and everybody's arguing or trolling. Like I don't even like that shit. Like I was in a New York Knicks group a couple years ago. I'm trying to make my points, and people are like telling me to go fuck myself. I'm not a fan. I don't like that. Like I like having a good time, like laughing, positivity, talking with my friends, shit like that. So that's what. So I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'll start my own channel. I'll hold my own channel. I'll do my own thing. And now I'm coming up on 1,000. I'm at 9. I was at 936 before this show. So pretty soon I'm gonna be monetized. You need 1,000 viewers and 4,000 hours watched. I'm at 936. I was just checking out in my studio before. I'm at 936, and I'm at like 7,000 hours. I'm way over. So whoever's watching me appreciates me. They watch all my shit. It's not just flybys. Because I'm way over in the hours, but I still need a couple more subscribers. But whoever my subscribers are fucking loyal. Thank you guys. Because I know I'm not boring. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy myself in here. All right, let's look for some extra real quick. I just want to gloss over the betting board real quick if there's anything. MVP, Sam Darnold plus 115 is the favorite. Drake May plus 230. Jackson, I could see, listen, if Seattle wins, I could see the best player, I could see the MVP of Seattle. I could see that being Jackson Smith-Njigba. I could see Sam Darnold having a fumble and an interception and Smith-Njigba catching 10, 11 balls. If that happens, the MVP of Seattle is JSN. So if you do like them to win, you should probably put a little something on JSN at plus 550. Just 4 years ago, on this channel, I predicted the MVP of the Super Bowl during the Rams-Bengals game. I posted before the game that my pick for the MVP was going to be Cooper Kupp at plus 1,000. And Cooper Kupp was the MVP of that game. 2 touchdown passes, and he was the MVP. So, I'm confident. We'll see. But you know what? I'm gonna get ready for this pregame, guys, and I hope you guys all enjoy this game. Real quick, just want to see a couple. Drake May versus the field. Wow. You know what? Pretty much everything I like is out there. All the player props. We know what's going on here. There's not much more. To say or do. It's game time, guys. It's game time. I'm so nervous. I just gotta oh man. I got a $1,200 ticket if New England could win this game all by myself. I hope if they could have that lead going into the fourth, I'll happily cash out with 7 or 8. This way I guarantee 7 or 800. And if they lose a great game, I can enjoy the whole game. You know why? Because I'm not greedy. Then I can really enjoy it both ways. I'll grab 7, 800 and enjoy the finish. Huh? Sometimes it's not always about all the money, you know? But listen, you guys have a great day. I want to wish everybody the best. Be safe out there if you're traveling. And you know what? I'm going to be giving reactions. This game means so much to me. I'll be giving reactions. So like, subscribe, give my stuff a share. If anybody likes sports content, I'm your guy. All right? I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.